Welcome back to Second Front. Last American mission for me to record. FUBAR. It's a defensive mission. I'm not super fond of it, to be honest. Bit of a grind. But I'm being completionist, so come up with a plan and execute. Okay, so here's the situation. Facing a whole lot of really tough armor. We have some good armor of our own, not as good, and some not super impressive AT guns. A decent force of infantry. Infantry is not really going to be the deciding factor here for either side. Got some useless half tracks and then some mortar half tracks, which are useless against armor. They can also lay down smoke, which isn't that useful as a defender. So, the Germans will be approaching from here, which I think we can dominate and cut off their own armor. But also a great massive armor here, and quite a bit coming from this direction. So we're going to have to do a lot of hiding and repositioning, a lot of field of view checking. Frankly, it's going to be probably somewhat tedious watching. I'm also going to be not above just abusing the shit out of the AI because I've played this mission before. I played it straight and I won, so I'm going to experiment with some cheap tricks to see what I can get away with. The point of that is more to raise issues with the developer. If I can find ways to outright abuse the AI, so that hopefully, if I can pull it off here, he can fix it later. Is the idea. So, a lot of what we're going to be doing is getting in place but out of sight and ready to move. We don't really want to be visible at all. Where possible, to armor on that ridge line. It's not going to be possible to avoid entirely, but we are going to try. This seems like a critical point to hold, so we're going to shift an HMG into it. Next, this, if we lose this at any point, right? So unlike when the player is attacking where you need to take the point and achieve some other objective or whatever, the AI so much as walks onto this for a second, I lose. So can't allow that. We're going to, for the moment, just hide out here and be ready to move up. We're already on the ground level, that's good. Okay, got a gun here, it's fine. We've also got regular infantry. It can also withdraw to this church. Yeah, we are gonna get the hell out of here, basically. Alright, this gun is in a completely worthless location. Probably need to stack up some other infantry on it at some point, but for now we can start trying to drag it into the road, and then I can try to get into one of these houses eventually. Probably this one. Okay. The half tracks with just a machine gun, they're completely worthless, and really they're just going to be tank gun bait. No more than that. Okay. So if we move here, we can pretty thoroughly cut off attempts by this armor to cut in this direction. They come in turn 3, so plenty of time. Next up, this tank can start moving. We can eventually move to, say, here and cut off the other direction. Very good. HMG is going to move as well. Where it can, infantry will attempt to withdraw from the front line and help hold the center of town. This unit's eventually going to try to stack on this gun and help move it. Okay. Now, don't really want to be here given that sightline situation. This seems pretty okay for holding. So hang out there for now. It's going to be all about carefully managing sightlines. Okay, you are useless in the way. Just trundle over here for now. Grab you later. That seems good. Start shelling them. Run. Okay, again, useless and in the way. So just get out of sight. Okay. These other half tracks have mortars. They might be eventually useful. Go there. It's relatively safe. Okay. Armor. Most of this armor needs to just find good hiding places away from the enemy's armor. $75, $76. Did we have something better? Is that showing up later? No? Thought I had a 105 mil or something somewhere. Guess not. Okay. Post up, out of the way for now. Say here. You can pop up later. You as well. Maybe, nope. Yeah, that's the thing. Any exposed hex is going to get just absolutely mercilessly pummeled. All right. So where can we hide our armor that won't get it completely wrecked? That's an okay spot. And pause. Okay, here is one spot. So hide there. Next up, can move there, but what's the point, right? This might be better. Okay. And there. Watching that road. Very good. I want to keep these guns facing the wrong way so they don't fire too early. They're not going to be that... Oh, there's a 105. They're not going to be that useful otherwise anyway. Okay, we probably want the 105 covering. Here, get out of the way for now. Might figure out a better spot later. You should absolutely cover there. And then I think ultimately what we'll settle on is having one of these crappy, useless half tracks to roll up there, just so no infantry can just cheekily occupy that spot. And we'll just kind of keep them cycling in to do that. I'm sure they'll have a lovely time of it. So for other cheap things I'm going to do things like turn guns and turrets away, drop bazookas, and see if I can just abuse the shit out of the AI to get it to come in, and if I can find any weaknesses in its coding. That way, then I can let the dev know. So we do come under fire, potentially, but they pass on it, so they... Oh, okay. LMG. So, advance phase, keep moving, set that thing up. No need to expose yourself. That's perfectly fine where you are for now. Move towards that gun and hide him back there. It's quite sheltered for the moment. And these aren't ideal spots, but it's fine for now. Better than the middle of the street anyhow. Drop into that ravine out of sight. Okay, off you go. So advanced phase I could button up, but you know what? We can let them shoot at us. So let's see what happens here. Gun malfunction. Nice. I'm sure they'll repair it, but our tanks is in sight. Yeah, that half track. Oh, good. Maybe I shouldn't have turned that gun around then. Well, too late now. Could smoke them, but I don't really see the point. You can see, but can you do anything? 1% chance. Could happen. Yeah, didn't think so. Missed. Had a half chance to do anything there. Wonderful. Again, infantry is not the critical factor here, but not complaining. Right, 11 turns to hold. Can we move here? We can. Well, see if you can rally them up. We could set up our MG and light them up. It's too tempting. Well, cool. Never mind. Shuffle around. What do we got? 4 tanks. Where are we going to hide them? We could fire again, but even though their guns were getting repaired, 2% is a garbage chance. You'll probably miss and then die, right? Yeah, I'm not feeling the whole missing and dying thing, so we're just gonna post up here instead for now. I thought maybe they'd have smoke. Do you have smoke? Could pop it. Of course, that might help them too. So why don't you just hover here for now. Okay. Looks like they can make it over there soon. Fail. These seem like perfectly decent waiting spots to just hang out and take cover. As does that. About there. Seems okay. I wonder if you can get there without dying. Unclear. Post up there for now. I thought I checked the sightline on that. Fuck me. Guess not. Cool. Alright, love that. So we are gonna be inside here, but we're not yet. You do the thing. Lovely. And since you can't run away, you might as well make the attempt. Yeah. Frontal armor is way too strong for us to deal with that little pop gun. Okay, we wanted to move here, I believe. Right? Seems reasonable. Okay, and with that, I believe this is all covered. We're getting infantry as well. We have the mortar track there for that. You can get ready to get in line, eating tank shells. Hey, at least the burning wreck offers us some cover. That's, yep. Lovely stuff. Alright. I expect we'll lose his HMG now. Should we be doing anything else? We could get more infantrymen shifting over to this house. We'll take a roundabout path to get there, considering you can crawl here, and then if they pop over and shoot at us, then we can crawl out. It's probably going to be fine. Yeah. Let's see. Be ready to post up in that church tower, but avoid doing so until the last minute, given all the things that can kill you. Okay, you're just hiding there, and I think that's basically okay for now. What we might want to do eventually is bust out over here. Maybe in the meantime, we just chill there. Again, all we have to do is defend. So we can lose some territory on the edge. We can not inflict many casualties, and it doesn't really matter if we just hold. Yep. Well, at least it destroyed the machine gun too, so they can't pick it up. Alright, I don't think we need to do anything else here. So, on to German turn 2, our crew rallies. Probably not going to be able to man this gunner, even if they do, they're probably not going to get a chance to fire it. But you never know. More armor, more infantry. Maybe it's just more armor. Interesting. Well, it's 1%, but what else are we going to do? Alright. Where will they advance? There? I assume somewhere out of line of fire. Pretty poor chance to hit. Might be better off just creeping away. We're going to experiment with it. We're going to drop our bazooka, see if that'll tempt the armor to move. I don't think it will, but it might. Did downgrade a leader there. That's actually really helpful, even if it doesn't seem that important. Okay, we're going to creep our machine gun team forward. Okay. This tile's out of sight of armor. Crawl here, and then the advanced phase will shift over. You get back to the infantryman there. Okay. Can you make it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they can. You're going to help push that thing. Come on. Okay. Better. We really want it here. It's going to take some time. In the meantime, we've boxed in this mortar track, but hopefully it'll be okay. Okay, you're probably fucked, right? Right. Oh no, that's still out of sight. And in fact, no more odd tiles that it's visible to, however. Okay. Yeah, 1%. No thanks. We're just gonna hide. This might actually be a okay spot to hang out. What can you see? Yeah. Go around this way. Right, you are going to keep that covered. Might want to shift another tank there, but I don't know that I safely can. I cannot, because this one still has Overwatch on that critical crossing hex. Actually, it looks like you can go there. Okay. Then you can go there. And then you can, at least for now, hang out here. No, you can't. I thought I checked that. Fucking... Well, it missed. Cool. Anyway. That will do for now, I think. I'd like to see if I could get another bazooka team to this sector. I think I probably can. So, it's off you go. Lovely. Infantry returns fire. Breaks my HMG. And they flee to sight of enemy armor, so they are mega fucked. Well, in the meantime, you pick up that HMG. Do we advance them into sight of, well, it's only one tank. All right. Now, we could experiment with turning our tank turrets around, but I'm afraid if we do that, they'll just show up behind us and roast us. So we're going to accept the grind, the slow grind instead. One tank can see us there, but not there. So, German turn 3, more reinforcements to come. Yeah, no surprise there. Wow, stunned the crew. But they're down. That was expected given the location they fled to. Okay, now it's time for some revenge. Did we do it again? Love it. Okay, what about you? Oof, it's much a higher out of ammo chance than kill chance. We need to get closer. Oh well. Same thing here, I assume. Yeah. Not visible to any of my tanks. We move here. Nope. Have to move there, which is a bit less secluded, but it might be doable. Okay. So 2 long bazooka shots is what we have available. I'm not going to do that. I'm afraid to run out of ammo on not hitting a already out of action tank. It'll probably come back into action, but still. Guns out, crew recovered. did take an injury that'll keep it permanently somewhat weakened. Take cover from their fire for now. Yeah, 16 is that? I don't know. I don't know. Hide. Keep up your little dance here. Great. Keep up your dance. You two. Come on. Better. Okay, what to do? Well, for one thing, MG team is going to crawl out of there. But I do need to decide about Zuka teams. I think they're gonna crawl out as well. As tempting as 16% is, it's actually still not that good. So crawl away. Don't give them targets. Well, you're just fucked. We could try to... Nope, we can't make room for them. So... see if you can create a smoke screen with your depth. Sure would be useful. Watch these dudes live through this. Oh no. There it is. Burning wreck. Okay, so that'll help a little bit. It was a bit cruel, wasn't it? I want to get them in this ravine so they can gradually crawl over here. Maybe we need to just take the risk. Get shot at or not. Great. Anything? Anything? No. Alright. Well, this blob of infantry is kind of a problem. Don't know that I can really do anything about it. I could try to shift another leader over there. The question is there a way to do so that isn't completely unsafe? Currently, it looks like there is, if only because that tank has exhausted its fire. We could make a move there, but for some reason it's telling me that's a terrible idea. It's this fucking Overwatch Panther again. So, no thank you. We will stay put where we are. Did you do your thing already? Not you, you. Okay, very good. This tank is going to be eventually free as well if we can eliminate these. Given that they're SPGs, I might find some way around them. But I mean, I guess we might as well start harassing them, right? Is there more? It's worth the attempt. What can you see? Very little. What can you see? Very little. It's interesting. Got these two axes covered. Yeah, no good way to approach them from this side. You may end up being needed. Over here. If we could wrap this up and then shift this armor over here, create a sort of rear threat, that would be incredibly useful. Okay. Now, let's see. think we look relatively safe for the moment. Well, except you. Well, what can't this guy see? Yeah, they're gonna keep trading. The Panther will probably eventually win, to be honest, but that's alright. Creep along, you stay. I think stay there. Why come out, right? Don't really see a need for coming out. Okay. Very good. Then we can stay put as we are. See what happens in German turn 4. Keeps them routing, no surprise. Oh. Can't we target him? Anyone? Hello? Very good. %. That's just sad. He is somehow out of line of sight. It's those trees. It must be those trees. Right. Who else is able to fire Wyke? Well, we didn't kill them, but they're not doing anything anytime soon. Interesting. Bit of a standoff here. Okay, I will probably attempt to prevent them from occupying this building. Gun destroyed on that tank. That's great. I guess if they do, this gun can just harass them, so it's not really a huge deal, except that they might just waltz onto the victory hex, so I guess it is actually a huge deal. In that case, you will be advancing into that hex at the end of your turn. 5%. Okay, just avoid that shit. No need for taking a fight that I can't win. Oh. Well, problem solved. I was hoping for a KIA, but it's alright. So yes, this tank can see us here. So HMG, let's shift. Actually, nobody can see us here now. So crawl there. Now we could try to take a shot here. We'd probably get roasted by those support weapons and just fails my thought. So let's I don't know, it's tempting though. Fuck it. Very scary. Oh my god. Got the shot off and missed. We broke an infantry, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna get completely roasted. Should we drop the bazooka? No, if they rout, at least they'll carry it with them. Okay, not really worth crawling to shoot them with their frontal armor, to be honest. So we're not going to do that. You make yourself. Yeah, that works. Okay, that takes care of all that. You can wait in this ravine, no need to move until the tanks get closer. Who else is coming? Half tracks, possibly full of infantry, maybe? Well, that's fine. Let's make sure we're not becoming visible to the Stugs at all. Okay. The standoff continues. Maybe what we can do is hurl some half tracks in front of the Stugs to draw their fire. And then we can roll in with our tanks and actually do something useful. Keep one of these crappy half tracks here to potentially occupy the objective point as needed. So we will now observe the horrific death of our infantry squad. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, that was unfortunate. Guess I could have done a thing here, and I forgot, didn't I? It's alright. We'll stack up and do it next turn. Now we no longer need to shift into this building, so we will not. And I think that's it. And I need to remember to do this next time. We'll try to do it first thing. For now, on to German. Turn 5. They get their last wave of reinforcement. More Panzer Grenadiers. Nice! Well, okay. Traded though. Not bad. And the bazooka team might be able to creep up to their side and get a hit on their flank armor. Alright, had to cut the voiceover for a minute there, but mainly disastrously lost a crew to this gun. Knew it was coming, but it still didn't feel great. In the meantime, no worthy targets really. Maybe we can... Nope. Here at least, we might be able to take out a half-track. Doesn't look like it's manned. There we go. Okay. So escape phase. Then they'll be pushing some infantry towards contact. This is going to become a problem. Might want to garrison this ruined building here, even though it's going to take pounding just to stop them from getting into the objective. Okay. Cutting the recording here. We'll resume in a little while. Okay, and we're back. So, first things first. Try to suppress infantry. Very good. Next. Crawl. And waste them. Excellent. No need to do anything more. This unit might get blown up, so let's drop the bazooka for now. Okay. This hero, crawl here. He can take on the bazooka. Probably likelier to get through unscathed than green infantry unit. Okay. Next, we're going to try to draw fire on this Stug. Right. Stay there. If we go here, we can keep things covered and also harass. Very good. Good move to help hunt those crewmen down when the time comes. Okay, this gun. Excellent. What else? Do we need to do anything else? I don't know that we do. Yeah, I don't really think so. It's still a bit dodgy in that they cross the road. It might get a bit bloody, but that's all right. Can you? No. Okay, and we still have our mortar tracks up, but not much room for them to safely operate. I mean, we can try. This burning vehicle makes things a bit difficult for that AT gun, but it'll make it harder for them to kill it too. Oh. Right. pinned, so nothing you can do. You can at least get out of that line of sight. Creep towards the church. Do we want to man the gun? I don't think we actually do until these have moved elsewhere, to be honest. I don't think we'll win a contest against 2 tanks. So, it is what it is. On to German, turn 6. Another half track. Yeah. Oh. I wonder why they didn't fire. Which way were they facing? Why haven't you fired? Shit. What? I didn't notice. Okay. Just too many sightlines to keep track of. In that sense, I very much do prefer smaller scenarios when they're available. Pick that thing up. %, fail to kill and get a malfunction. I was hoping to just expose the crew, but no. Alright, turn 7, had a misclick, so here we are again. Away, given the circumstances and the frontal armor, it's just not going to happen. Okay, that vulnerable rear armor did the trick. Could try to pile into the house, I guess. All that smoke could maybe cover our movement. Okay. Could get there, but only by getting instantly roasted. So, no thanks, and that's also not happening. Okay. Crawl there for now. Nothing much can see them there, surprisingly. Add that leadership to the HMG. Oh, by nothing much, I mean basically everything. Cool, well, we're going to stick to it. %2 to hit. I'm going to pass on that then. And go back. Okay. Go back here. Smoke isn't great, but it'll protect us too. Ouch. We can't take that on or that. Got to back away for now. Things at least look a little brighter here. Let's see, you should be able to get line of sight out of line of fire. Lovely. Okay, that solves that problem. Gonna ignore that last half track for now, while we instead consider where we could safely move. Even though that's the side armor, I don't know. Well, we're not going to have a lot of great chances like this, right? And by great, I mean 1%, so we're not actually going to do that. Instead, just withdraw here for now. Okay. It's fine. Might need you for decoy duty. Still plenty of infantry back there. We could probably roll here and not die, but I doubt that we would then successfully manage a kill. And actually we couldn't. Actually, if we rolled here, no, but that's in range of 2 tanks, so we'd have to roll here, which is rather less successful. Let's try it. Nice. Okay. That clears things a little bit, at least temporarily. And then we can instead hover right over here and watch that territory. How exhausting. Rather doubt that there is a... Yeah. You get roasted. Okay, you take cover in the church for now. Okay, now we get shot at. However, you can successfully take cover. The question is, should you? I like the idea of being able to shoot up that infantry. Go here and drop the bazooka, so if whoever is holding it gets broken, doesn't matter. Pick that thing up. You. There is relatively safe for the moment. This squad will have to move, and it can kind of safely do so. All right, that was turn 7. Too bad. Okay, if you pick up that bazooka 16%, 14%, I'll think about it. Very good. %, or just kill the half track, or just fail at life. Very good. Okay. That leaves you 14 or 16. Both Panzer IVs. What's the difference? J and H. I don't understand what the difference is. Showing my ignorance here. That is in assault range. Well, 33 or 16. Shit. Okay. Broke one. You're gonna need to move. What? Jesus Christ. And now this is cut off. So we can at least hover there. That's the best we can do. Two percent, or 3%. Wonderful. I guess I'll take 3%. It absolutely lit up there, so it's back into our hole we go. This seems doable. Oh wait, Panzerfaust. Shit. Never mind. That fucking Overwatch. Really stresses and just gonna like ninja into this objective. Well, you can pile into that house. It's better than nothing. You can take up that HMG. Nope. This gun is permanently down, so it's just a machine gun tank. Great. I think we just have to wait until they get closer and hope we don't just get completely rocked. Whatever. I do not like it. I should have dropped that thing. Okay, I think we need this NG support now. Better off dropping this bazooka? I don't think so. Keeping them frozen in place might be a good thing at this point. Shit. Well, they took out one tank. Hmm. Cool. Oh, 0%. Up to 1%. Hey, a shock. Well, at least weaken them and slow them down. Okay, where will they advance? That's gonna get rallied, at least they take a casualty, but still. Unknown status. That's interesting. Unfortunately, I don't think we can really push our luck. We could try going there, but it's frontal armor. Try going there. Just kind of hammering him. Prevent? I don't think you can. Well, We might need to start sacrificing infantry again to prevent movement. Shit. Still can't move. Or just completely pinned down. You can't move there. Yeah, out of the way. It's a start. What we might in the end need to do is hurl some light armored vehicles forward as part of an assault, and then follow up with tanks. Great. All right. Not especially happy about this here. Crawl away. Can't really move. Could move there. Get completely roasted trying to get into that building. Okay, you've done your best. Fucking... It's gonna try to advance up the floor for a better field of view. Clearly, that wasn't a great plan. Drop the bazooka. Pick up the HMG. You crawl. Pick back up. Okay. Nice. Tank destroyed. God damn it. Unfortunately, we have to just keep eating tank shells, because if we don't, they can just move forward into the objective. Nice. The less infantry we have to deal with, the better. You know what? Piss off. We've got to find a way to kill them. We can't let them into that building. That would be an utter catastrophe. One down. There we go. You know what? Fuck those guys in particular. Great. Okay, with that, there is not much infantry left to deal with, which does make things a little bit easier. That they won't just have a lone guy wander in. Does not solve the broader problem, though. What can they see? Oof, nope. Could go here? Nope. Yeah. Could make this attempt for the rear armor, but this is kind of a garbage tank, so I don't think it's actually a good idea. Can you make it? Let's find out. Very good. We can't get across the street because this tank is here. And we can't kill this tank because these tanks are here. We can't kill them, well, because this tank sucks. Maybe if I had 2 tanks with which to do it. Make your way back over there. That's a theoretical possibility. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next turn. Now we just need to make sure that there's no way we can just get surprise overrun on the objectives, which I don't think there is. Just hoping. Good place to rally. I think that's all fine. Yep, their infantry's back. We will have to deal with them. Beautiful. They were finally forced to move because they're running short on time. They've taken that house before, that's okay. Pick that damn thing up. Try again. 63% my ass. We can't because of that. However, this is probably exactly the time for this kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, another tank down, 3 to go. Infantry is keeping that tank covered still. However, let's go. Lovely. Okay. Better. Let's move to a good position without exposing ourselves yet. Backed by various other armored vehicles to provide distraction and to kill infantry. Let's try. No dice. However, that lane being cleared is actually a huge deal. As a result, we can take a position there. Panzerfaust, range 2, and there. Putting us in a much stronger position. Good. Okay, I think next turn, even if we suffer a little bit of loss of armor, we'll be in good shape. Namely, this tank might go down. We can try to pop smoke. That may or may not save us. Okay. Machine gun tank. Smoke didn't save us. Fair enough. That's fine here. Try that next. And just in case we get close, you can shoot them. There we go. Broke the crew. What can you even hit? Ah. Okay. One turn left. I'm going to just assume this is going to be fine. It's worth a shot. Why don't you pick that thing up? Okay. Were you facing that way, though? That's the best we're gonna get. No. Okay. Well, they're out, and we've got plenty of tanks. Right. Force of surrender on that unit. pinned. Interesting. Bit overkill, I know, but no harm in being thorough. Okay, lovely. Should be surrenders in the remainder. There we go. Huge pain in the ass of a mission. I don't like it. But there we are. 207. How did I do before? Oh, worse, apparently. So it's basically all about watching those sight lines and playing for time and accepting once you've lost a chunk of line of sight that you're not going to get back, and just playing very careful to make sure that the AI can't like slip a leader or like a half track to take the victory hex, because once you lose it, you're done, you lose. So quite difficult. I'm not a fan of these sort of missions, but check it off the list.